Hello and welcome to Flourish with Jody. Jody Olette here. And today I want to share with you a discovery that I made last year that has led to the biggest breakthrough in my transformation and personal growth and development journey so far. Now, if you're finding yourself in a place right now in your life where you feel like you're stuck in survival mode, like you're not thriving, you have a tremendous amount of frustration, whether it is with your relationships, if your relationships are a huge struggle, or maybe you're like me and you're post-divorce and you're dealing with the emotional aftermath. Or, like me as a Christian, I had a tremendous amount of shame and guilt after my divorce. Maybe you are finding like your career is not where you know or feel like it should be at this stage in your life. If you're frustrated because you hear about all these limiting beliefs, but you're not quite sure what yours are, like you just can't pinpoint what is stopping your progress and your growth. All you know is it's like you're living in a state of compromise, right? You have this idea and this vision of what life should look like for you right now, and you're nowhere near that point. And so if this is you, I have got great news, and I just really want to impart some hope for you today, because a little bit about myself. Last year, I was starting out the year absolutely on fire. Like I knew my purpose, my call. I started a new career. I was writing a book. I was developing new relationships. Everything seemed to be running smoothly until it wasn't. All of a sudden, I found myself in a place where nothing was working and everything was difficult. The creativity stopped. There was no progress being made in my business. I felt unfocused, completely confused, totally lost. And I went from being a person who would have been considered logical, rational, one of those steady Eddie people, not emotionally driven. In fact, emotional people kind of made me uncomfortable, to be honest. And I went from having it all together, knowing exactly where I was going and exactly what I was doing, to all of a sudden being lost in the desert. Nothing was working. My relationships were a struggle. Not only were they a struggle, but I was finding it incredibly difficult to even connect in a positive way with my family and close friendships. And, forget romantic relationships, like everything was a struggle. And so I found myself in an emotionally chaotic place, a place that was unfamiliar to me before. And I went to some pretty dark places for the first time in my life. And one day I just was on my knees crying out to God, like, you've got to help me. I don't know what is happening to me. I don't know what's wrong. I cannot figure this out. I don't know why everything has stopped. Nothing's working. Everything is difficult. There's like, you ever get to that place in your life where you just want to scream because you can't figure out why things aren't going the way that they're supposed to be going? That was me. And so that actually led me to the discovery of this information. And when I was doing some research, I came across this coaching program that was teaching about attachment styles. And I'm not going to get into the details on attachment styles today, but what I will tell you is that all of the limiting beliefs, the barriers to success, the relationship that I had to myself, the relationship to my career, to finances, the relationship that I have to other people, were all rooted in my attachment style. And so I went through this program and found very practical, simple tools, easy methods to apply to completely transform essentially myself at my core. And so you'll be able to go through and see another video that gives you a little bit more detail about this whole process and a lot more about my story. But what I really want to impart to you today is that if you are at that place in your life where you are just completely stuck and you need help, there is hope for you. Because what I discovered, so I've been doing 25 years of personal growth and development, and this program, this discovery, was by far the thing that made the single largest impact and breakthrough in my life. And so I made the decision to go ahead and get certified in integrated attachment theory because I became so passionately obsessed with this that I want to be able to help you in overcoming your limiting beliefs, help you with emotional healing, from going from, a place of maybe insecurity or an insecure attachment style to becoming secure, to rebuild your confidence, your self-worth, because you are worthy. If you were like me, it's like I hit this point where all of a sudden, not only was I being consumed with like shame, guilt, self-condemnation, a feeling of unworthiness, a feeling of being bad, like nothing was good enough, nothing was moving, to developing a very keen awareness of where that all started, where it came from, and how I could actually heal that. And so that's what I want to share with you. So if you find yourself in that place right now, whether it is relationships, career, health, finances, I don't care what it is, there is hope and there is help, and that's what I want to help you with. And so click the link that I will share with this video, and you can go ahead and schedule a free discovery call with me. It'll take us about 15 minutes. We're going to talk a little bit about your goals, what's hindering you right now. If you're not really sure what's hindering you, that is part of our process. And so don't worry about that. I just want to know more about where you want to go and where you are right now. And then we'll determine whether or not my program is a good fit for you and if we are a good fit to work together. And so let's move you from surviving to thriving to creating the life and relationships that you have always wanted and know that you deserve. So thanks for watching. Click the link, schedule the call. Thanks.